Okay, ladies and gents, are we live? It is the People's Champion, the Macho Man Robot Savage, and I'm here, alright, to deliver to you the Molten Edict build that you've all been asking for. Flesh is weakness, steel is strength, and here we are with the ultimate Revenant Molten Edict build. Now I'm going to show you how to put this together real quick. Alright, and sorry about any background noise. Unfortunately, I cannot help it. The neighbor is still doing construction, and my mom may be vacuuming, so just letting you know. Because she likes to clean. Alright, you started with the Molten Edict. 2 rage cells. Okay. The special cannot be changed, and your mod will be anti-clip. Now, there are some people who prefer extended clip, some even prefer turbine trigger. I find that for this build, anti-clip works the best. Okay? And the reason why is because I don't focus on priming. And that helps me with my dodging a little more. Okay, Revenant will be your Omni Cell, as always. You've got your Skarn's Defiance with an Omni Surge cell. Okay, that'll be your Lantern. Headpiece, Agaric Canopy with Parasitic Cell. Nasher Cloak with a Toughness cell for your chest piece. You've got your Phalanx Firearms with Zeal cell for your gloves, and you've got the Thunderdeep Turbines with a Predator cell for your legs. Now overall, what this build is going to give you, I'm going to go through those perks now, is Omnisurge, Parasitic, okay? Omnisurge to help you cast Revenant more times and to reduce the cooldown of the Lantern when you do. Parasitic will help you lay off the damage. A Rage +6 will basically, every time you deal damage to yourself with Revenant or take a hit from the Behemoth, you're going to deal 20% more damage for 15 seconds. Alright? This is a great boost to your overall DPS. Toughness will give you more casts of Revenant and help you heal faster when Revenant ends. Zeal. This basically means more shielding and more damage from your Skarn's Defiance, which is cooling down fairly quickly. So using this is very useful. Berserker. This comes naturally with the Molten Edict, which is why I did a bit of a strange build here. I didn't want to go full Berserker because no point in reducing health, for which will affect your Revenant casting. And also I didn't want to go full Predator because you can't remove Berserker anyway, and that just created this situation whereby like I was neither here nor there. So I went mix and match to get 34% total from Berserker and Predator. Alright, because Predator's max is 35 if you go +6, Berserker's max is 35. If you combine half and half, at least you don't lose everything on a hit, and you can still get some benefit from Berserker. Okay, and Rage will help to offset the damage loss from, you know, going full either way. Alright, this build may seem a little different from the other Revenant builds, and it may seem a little, you know, like, wow, it doesn't make sense. But when you see it in action, well, you'll see it makes plenty of sense. Alright, we'll go to Thunderwatch here. Behemoths will be about 4 to 7 levels higher. I normally recommend 2 to 3 levels higher for efficient leveling, but as always with the Combat Showcase, we tend to show our weapon builds in under-level situations because that is the best way to get a feel for how strong it really is. Alright, for those of you that don't want to see the Combat Showcase, like, share, and subscribe right now. Okay, feel free, if you want to support the channel, to become a channel member. Drop a tip via the link in the description of the video. You can purchase RealAsianRobot merchandise, or send super thanks on YouTube. Anyway, that's my sexy eyebrow wiggle. Okay, I'm going to go into the Combat Showcase now. I highly suggest you watch it. If you don't want to, you know, like, share, and subscribe right here. And if you want to keep the channel running, you already know what to do. So, thank you very much if you decide to do that. As I always say, you guys are the ones that pay me. Nobody else pays me, so, you know, if you want to see me live and carry on creating content, that's the best way to support. Okay, so, key thing with this build is, now, the Charog at level 11, alright, that is 7 levels higher than us. We're going to go fight that, because that's the easiest way to show you that this build kicks ass. Not only is it a fire creature, which means my weapon does less damage, but it's way higher than any of us. So unlike other people, I will not show you a build against creatures that are white difficulty, because there's pointless in showing you, oh, this build does a lot of damage. But actually, it's like doggy doo-doo. Yeah, no thank you. I'm not that kind of creator, okay? we like to show our builds in actual practical combat situations because we know how difficult it is to play the game with crappy builds. If you have a real build, you should be able to handle things way above your level. And that's exactly what we show you here. Now, you don't want to go too ham on casting Revenant. If you don't feel comfortable, like you still want to maintain some buffer, go ahead and only double cast. It's alright. Okay, it's up to what you feel comfortable doing. Because, listen, here's the thing. If you cast Revenant too much, alright, you are going to basically end up defeating yourself. Because you may not have enough hit points to survive a big hit from a behemoth. Something like that. So you want to be kind of careful. Okay, you want to just do what you feel comfortable doing. Alright. And if that means that you don't go ham with the cast, that's okay. That's okay. Like, if you feel comfortable casting one more time, cast one more time. You know? That should be your overall feel with this thing. Okay? So like so. Now, there is a Shrike that is about 300 meters. It's also level 11. We'll go there and we'll do one more combat showcase. So basically, with this whole thing, as I've mentioned, all you're really doing, oops, sorry. Shouldn't fly into the mountain. Okay, I swear I'm intelligent. What you should really be doing is focusing on how many times you want to cast your Revenant. Cast as many times as you feel comfortable, and then maintain your hit points as and where, you know, you feel like you can handle the difficulty of the behemoth. Alright? So other than that, it's very simple to operate this build. There's nothing special or fantastic involved. Okay. Basically, let the Shrike, you know, do its shrikey things. We all know it's going to be a little bit of a punk, but that's okay. Basically, wherever you're comfortable, you know, hitting, go ahead, whack the behemoth. Deal the maximum damage you can with Revenant. You know, cast whenever possible. And overall, what you should end up doing is basically abusing a behemoth with your high damage from your little meatball. From a meatball slam. And basically, as you can see, the Shrike was completely deleted. Alright? So that is how you play this style of build. It's very, very strong, but you gotta know when to cast and when not to attack. Surprisingly, it looks like I'm playing fast. I'm actually playing slower. Alright? So the key tip is slow yourself down. Think before you strike, and you'll be very strong. Okay? Thank you very much for watching this build video. I hope you enjoyed it. Alright? If you like my videos, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe right now. Okay, if you want to support the channel, you want to keep it running, you can drop a tip via the link in the description of the video. You can send super thanks on YouTube. You can become a channel member, all right, and get various perks or purchase Asian Robot merchandise. A big thank you to everybody who's been supporting the channel. Thank you to Poony OnlyFan, Nate the Great OnlyFan, JP Best Prestige, Zach NFG Prestige, The Forgotten Prestige, Ian Bodress Prestige. I appreciate each and every one of you. And here's the love for November's top supporters: Bravo7910, Crampy D, Johnny Nara, FNX Killer 43, Savi Uzumaki, Alcorn 0511, Alien Frost 80, Kazmanta My Lovely Girl, Zach NFG, Starbuzz, Lucifer, Von Tau X, Poony, Rogue Assassin, Arshal Scardsy, Luke Scram, and I'm a Boxhead. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will catch you all on the next one, folks.